I was awoken by the sound of beeping and countless machines basics me. The memories of the redhead Todoroki fading away, making my head go all fuzzy, already missing the tender moments between us. Fluttering my eyes open only to squint them at the burning white light that lit up the room. Well, looks like you finally woke up lazy-ass. Welcome back to the real world. Letting my eyes adjust to the brightness, I look around, not expecting to see the two boys I had became friends over time. The dual air-colored boy was sound asleep to my right, arms substituted for a pillow. To my left, a strong hand held mine as his blonde hair spiked in every which way, his brows furrowed slightly, making me chuckle at him. The sound made both boys awake from their slumbers. Seeing me awake made them jump, now fully awake. Are you okay? When? They said in union, making them look at another, glaring across the bed at me, making me shift in my spot. Yeah, I'm fine. How are the others? It almost made me sick to my stomach when I asked about the others, only wanting to be back at Dabi's side. Yes, some students I didn't mind. Jiro, Mina, Shoto, and Katsuki were the only ones I would willingly talk to, the others not sitting well with me. It could be that fact I was a villain and they were so enthusiastic about being heroes, not the top job that I would want ever. They boys were about to speak when they got interrupted by the hospital door swinging open, stepping in three new people. One of the three individuals was my teacher, Mr. Izawa, looking as tired as ever, the eye bag slightly bigger. The second person I recognizes was the number 2 hero known as Devour, his hateful glare burning into my forearm on the hard bed. The last and middle man who came in was a literal dog, while the head of a dog body of a man. Miss Ven, I'm the chief of police. The reason I'm here is because the government thinks you're not who you say you are. My heartbeat quickened at the mentions of me being a traitor, Venom desiring it was an amazing time to come out. Hey, don't accuse us like that. Does this face look like I could commit a crime? Silence filled the room, amazing to the question on my quirk's mind. He gasped in fake hurt voice. You could say this crowd's a little rough. I wanted to burst out laughing at the best time joke of all time, but I knew I would be dead if I did. I could see the boys beside me also struggle with suppressing the laugh within them, Bakuga going so far to let out a cough, trying to hit it. I could tell none of the adults were impressed by my joke. I swear I could see our teacher's lips twitch up. That's not the point, miss. Y/N, the thing is the commotion has no trust in you for the time being. You must be under watch at all times. Lucky for you, the now number 1 hero has let you intern under him for now, having the power of fire being one of weaknesses. My jaw dropped for multiple reasons. First, the facts that I had to be watched all the time now and that they somehow learned one of Venom's killer elements. I didn't listen to rest of it, not wanting to be disappointed more than I already was. I came back to reality once I had the door slammed shut, Shoto somehow making it over to the other side of the room without me seeing it. Don't worry, when he'll be interning with him too to make sure he doesn't do something. I could tell Katsuki felt a little out of place, so he cleared his throat, stood up and got ready to leave. Well, see you, loser, I see Hot's got you covered. He patted my head and left without another word, leaving both of us left confused. I knew Bakuga liked me. It was painfully obvious, but why would just get up and leave when he knew I would be with Shoto more? Well, that future me to worry about. Let's focus on the now. I could tell the 2-colored hair boy was deep in thought as well, from the off look on his face. So don't I have to watch 24/7? Your dad's gone and he was the one to take I got cut off. Why in the hell do people think it's okay to cut me off? I got you out of it for a bit. You have to have me with you, but I tricked them to let you get your stuff from home. We're not going to get stuff. I saw the way you protected that child a few days ago. I could only assume you wanted to see him again. This boy was really making it hard to hate him. He was so nice to me, even if he didn't know the full story. He always tried to help. Tears welled up in my eyes as I hugged him close to me, muttering into his shoulder. Pulling me back a bit, he looked me in the eyes to actually hear what I was saying, searching in my eyes for the words. Thank you, Soto. You really are an amazing friend. Fully aware that I hardcore friend-zoned him, I brought him back into my embrace, this time to his close. The time skip. Me and Shot walked down the street in silence, not having anything else to say and having the social skills of a rock. We were almost at the destination that I needed to be at to see my little brother home. Stopping at the entrance of the alleyway, slightly scared on what Todoroki would say something about it. He continued walking, stopping when he didn't see me beside him, looking at me stare off into the darkness. He walked up to me and placed a gentle hand on my shoulder, a small reassuring smile placed on his face. Go on, I'll wait out here for you. Muttering a thank you, happy he understood my condition. I sent him a smile before turning around and quickly walking into the place I call home. Knock knock, I'm home. Opening the makeshift door, I see a sight I never would think to see. There was Phil fast asleep on the killer villain's lap, who was also asleep with his back pressed against the wall, not a care in the world. The sound of me coming in shook them both awake. Once the little one's eyes spotted on me, he sprung into me. For a small child, he managed to tip me over, making land on my butt, giggling at how excited he was. You're home. You understood my message, right, big sis? He nuzzled his face into me like a Atwood, the adorable villain starting to also come see me. His bedhead was the funniest and cutest thing, his already messy hair slicked up in ways I have never seen. We had talked for a bit, discussing what had happened after I left and what the league would be doing, and checking in if everyone was alright, no major problems. I had to tell them about my new watcher and how I was a major suspect of being a villain. Phil not liking the idea of not seeing me for a bit more time. When we need to get going, the #1 hero is going to start to wonder. The boy waiting for me was getting closer to the cardboard house, making me panic. He could see Dabi. I was getting up to leave when a strong hand grabbed my wrist, stopping me from moving further. Take this, it's the address to my emergency place. Meet us there when you're free. Dabi slipped a piece of paper with messy writing on it. A slight shove to get out of there to not get them caught. The two-colored eye boy was way closer than I hoped he would be, only a few steps from the entrance. Alright, let's go. You said we're in a hurry. Giving him a very big smile, almost too big, but I could tell it put his mind to rest. Do we have to deal with this? I could just eat his head. Learning that Venom actually likes the two people in the cardboard house, being stupid as hell when he knows we have no chance with fire. It was back to a silent walk to the new #1's agency, feeling an odd feeling in between my boobs. It was getting so annoying I just had to find out what was happening. Looking down, my brain stops. The missing posters, how could I have forgotten? All about the boy I was so into only a few years ago, before he vanished off the face of the earth. But I couldn't investigate more on the subject as we made it to the front entrance of a massive building. The flame hero was eating in the what I assumed to be the lobby of the place. The same angry, irritated look on his face once he spotted me. You're late. No matter, we are starting your training right away. Go up 2 floors to the change room, then go up 3 more for the training room. Got it? Go. It was all he said, leaving me to try and remember what in the hell I needed to do. All I had to do was 2 things. Get changed and get to the training room. My question is, how did I get to the roof? I was already in the sports uniform that the Styles had chosen for me, the posters still in my cleavage. I could hear the word "to the roof" open with a loud squeak, seeing Shoto look at me confused. What on earth are you doing here? You need to get down to the 5th floor to meet for training. I had to explain to him I was lost and had no chance of finding my way on my own. He helped escort me to the correct floor, giggling at how I had no sense of direction, which made me have a little pout. I see you are ready. You will be sparring with me. Let's see how strong you really are. We let the training commence seconds after. Very small time skip. I was seating buckets. Sweat was coming out of every part of my body. I had already taken off my hoodie, leaving me in the black sports bra and leggings. We had been training for hours non-stop. Venom not having the best time with the heat that was being blasted towards us. What the balls, we're gonna be crisper than the burnt bacon bitch you fucked. The night coming back to me, making me blush, shaking my head to stop the lewd thoughts. Is that all you got? You're quite weak for being one of the top students. This asshole was pissing me off to the max. He needed to get blocked down a few pegs. Going at him again, using all my strength. Using Venom to make my fist harder. Can't let him all out, he will get burned to ash. I was only inches from his face when I got soaked down to the friend once more, the wind getting knocked out of me. Little did I know, my hidden papers were now sprawled out on the floor. Finding them out and about made me scramble to grab them, the last one being snatched away by another hand. I could see his eyes widen, rage-filled, looking down at me. What is this one? Why do you have my oldest boy's missing posters with you? Not to make this a Vine joke, but it was at this moment when I knew she fucked up. Thanks for watching my video. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss anything I post.